Resolving negative situations in 3 steps. We are living a life of unpredictability, and unexpected situations come into our lives every now and then. What is the reason for this? Why is it that difficult situations are increasing in our lives today? As per the knowledge of the world drama which has been revealed by God, we are all presently in the last phase of the world drama, at the end of Kali Yuga or the Iron Age. At this point, all the souls of the world are carrying negative sanskars of many different negative actions performed in their past births. These negative sanskars are causing difficult situations of the mind, like negative thoughts and feelings, and also constantly radiating negative energy to the body, other souls and the environment, and attracting difficult situations of the body, relationships, wealth and role. So, we have to resolve these different negative situations with patience and strength. Let us see in this message 3 steps by which we can resolve difficult situations successfully and in a short period of time. Step 1. Accepting the situation peacefully. The first step in resolving any difficult situation is accepting it peacefully with wisdom and understanding. If we resist any situation and fear it, it becomes bigger and takes more time to resolve. Sometimes the situation is not so big, but the thought that there is a difficult situation in our life and life is no longer the same makes the situation bigger. Also, before we create a positive state of mind and start changing the situation with our right thinking, help from God and guidance from others, we need to accept the situation with the understanding that it is not caused by any person or any other outside force, but it is a result of our own negative actions of some past birth or births, or some negative actions of this birth. We also need to talk to ourselves and be light in our mind and feel deep within that we are not very bad souls or souls who have performed many negative actions, because of which we are suffering today. Instead, we need to tell ourselves that we are good souls with many specialties and God loves us. But this type of situation can come in anyone's life, and we are not alone. Acceptance will make us stronger and more stable, and resistance will make us weaker and unstable emotionally. Step 2. Creating a positive and powerful state of mind. The next step in resolving any negative situation is creating a positive and powerful state of mind with the help of spiritual affirmations or thoughts full of inner power and determination. The best practice is to create a short affirmation for yourself according to the negative situation you are facing, and to practice thinking it in the mind just after you get up in the morning, before eating and drinking anything in the day, and once just before sleeping. The affirmation should be practiced with complete faith and conviction, and not just repeated in the mind, without any feelings. Also, we need to remind ourselves that this situation will be resolved easily if we remain fearless and stable and take the help of God, who is the world almighty authority and also the ocean of wisdom, who knows how to resolve any situation in the world. We should also experience His company and power at every step with ourselves, and hold His hand of help tightly and feel completely confident. To absorb God's power, take time to connect with Him in meditation and also have subtle conversations with Him. Share your thoughts of the negative situation with Him and receive His positive vibrations and inspirations of what steps of resolution to take. Any situation which seems very difficult and the path to success is full of darkness can become easy to cross with the light and vision of God, which you take from God in meditation. Lastly, also remember and revise points of spiritual wisdom related to crossing negative situations which you have listened to and learnt from God, and fill your mind with cheerfulness and contentment, based on that spiritual wisdom. Also, remember your experience of different negative situations in the past, which you have crossed with God's help and support. This lightness attracts positive solutions easily and faster, and makes us stronger also for facing the situation with ease and not with any pressure inside our minds and in our thoughts. Step 3. Taking positive steps of resolution. The third step, and a very important one, is doing something positive on a physical level to correct the situation. Sometimes, we think that a situation will get resolved on its own if we just think positive and remember God. But it is seen sometimes in certain situations that any delay in taking steps to resolve the situation can worsen the situation and take it out of our hands completely. So, positive energy of our own and that we take from God needs to be radiated from our mind to the situation, and we can discuss with others and think to ourselves also what we should do now and soon. While we act on the situation, we should also feel God's presence close to us and catch what He is communicating to us from His divine intellect full of wisdom. Talking to others and reading spiritual wisdom is also good and very important, because God sometimes guides us through others and through His wisdom, which we read or listen to, and takes us to solutions soon, when we don't expect situations to resolve immediately. Lastly, when taking steps, keep yourself patient and remember that as you flow through the steps of resolution you take, God will also guide you based on your progress in the resolution and take you to the solution of the problem. If we don't take any steps of resolution ourselves, even God is not able to guide us correctly, because we overdepend on Him and leave completely everything to Him without doing anything ourselves. God says as you take one step of resolution full of determination, I will help you 1,000 times more. But if we don't take that one step, God also remains detached from the situation and we do not receive His help as much as we expect. On the other hand, God's help creates miracles and makes us feel that the situation was not as big as it seemed. But we need to also be active in the sphere of action and do our best to correct the situation.